Sorry, y'all, I thought it had flipped it around. It had not. Hana May! No, ma'am. They want to play with the chickens this evening for some reason, or this afternoon. Let's go, girls. Go play. Y'all think we got any babies yet? Let's see if we got any babies yet. Well, here's one. No, no babies yet. Here's number two. No babies yet. We're swollen though. Here is number three. No babies yet. Number four. She's dropped. See that udder? We got full udders on everybody, y'all, and we're swollen, but we still don't have any babies. There's number five. No babies yet. I keep coming out here every couple of hours. Piper, leave Charlie alone. Piper, I don't know what has got into you today, but you better stop. They've been in a playful mood all day. Where's she? There she is. Morning, Chris. I guess is it considered still morning or afternoon? I don't know. No, it's cool out here. Sophie is all in love with her mineral block. We put one out here the same day we put this one out for the donkeys. They ate it in 2 days. It's gone. They swallowed it up. I'm trying to find something that's bigger, maybe some kind of bucket for them, because they're going through them so fast. And if y'all don't know, those things are 20 bucks a piece. And they're eating it in 2 days. So some of y'all may be wondering why there's a playhouse in the pasture. Let me show y'all why there's a playhouse in the pasture. Because if y'all know anything about ducks, y'all know they are super, super nasty. They done splashed all their water out again that I put in this morning. So they are super nasty animals. And so, oh my gosh, it was awful in their brooder. So now they are outside in the playhouse. They have a lot and they got plenty of room, and they'll stay in here for about a week. Then I'll start opening the door and let them go out, and they'll still go back in here at night. But right now we're just getting them less used to where they're supposed to be. Hello, Heidi. Yeah, I didn't even know what time it was. So I looked at the clock earlier and it was like 11:15, and I knew that was a little earlier. So it'd been a while since I came out. So I wasn't sure if it was even afternoon yet. So, Charlie, I got a question. I have searched high and low to find out what kind of rooster. I got some duck eggs over there. What kind of rooster? He's not normally scared of me. I guess I got him pinned in here. If anybody knows what kind of rooster he is, I'm not positive. He looks rough. But he really is pretty. And he's super sweet. Like, I can pick him up and carry him around. And he don't usually run from me, but I think it's because the Piper was chasing him earlier. What is it? Hi, girls. What y'all doing? Do we have any eggs? Yeah, we got one egg. And I got some duck eggs. Y'all see my duck eggs? They keep pushing them through on me. Right now, I have so many duck eggs in the incubator. There's another big one right there. See it under there? I have to get my grippers to get it. I don't think I can reach it. I'm just feeding them to the dogs and the chickens. Piper, Hannah, Rhett, come here. Here, an egg. Uh-oh, I missed. There you go. They'll eat them up. goodness. Look, they hear that. You hear them? Hey, come here. Get out of the way. Let them have that. No babies yet. I just went through and looked at everybody's. Everybody's bags are full. They are swollen. One even had a discharge the other day, but still no babies. I think if we wasn't so anxious, they'd already be here. Feeding the eggs to your chickens are actually good for them. It gives them lots of protein. Right now, the girls are on strike for some reason, and it's not just my girls. A lot of people's chickens are not laying. Y'all see, I'm just finding duck eggs everywhere. But I got so many in the incubator, I don't want to incubate anymore. No, there's 2 more eggs under there. They've been hiding them. Y'all see that? See if I can reach them. Golly. I didn't even see them out here. That's already, I've got 5 this morning. So, y'all see what I'm getting? I think I have 48 duck eggs in the incubator right now. I think it's 48. So, where'd Rhett go? Rhett! Yeah, I figure Heidi, they're going to all drop them at one time. What breed are you talking about? We have all kinds of different breeds. Are you talking about the dogs or the chickens? Hey, Rhett. Hey, Rhett. Come here, girls. Oh, Lucy's seen me. Oh, we have, let's see. That's a black astrolorp right there. That is an Easter egger. That's an olive egger. He's a zombie chicken, which is a cross of an olive egger and a black a Mayasamani. We have just a bunch of barnyards. I don't know about him. That's what I've been trying to figure out is what he is. Hey, be nice. That's Charlie. He looks a little rough, but most of them are just, that's a Turkin right there. These are your Mayasamani's right here. There's another Mayasamani. It's one of the roosters. She's just no barnyard of a Mayasamani or something. It's an Easter egger. I like my Turkins. He's an Americana. We got all kinds out here. Now, I have my Polisher in here. I have a handicapped chicken in here too. That's why there's a black one in here. He stays in here with them. And my little grow outs are in there. Out, it's going to be blurry. I'll have to go around the other way. But they're just all different breeds. A zombie rooster. They're mixing, a lot of them's using the white leghorns, but I just use my white Americanas or my white olive eggers. And breed them with the Mayasamanis, and that's what they turn out to look like. We do have some pretty chickens. There's just no breed to them. Now, I do have several of hens and roosters that match, and anytime that I want to do a Mayasamanis, I put them in one of my, my pens together, and so I'll leave them in there for about 3 months and do them. It just depends on what I want to do, and if I want somebody wanting them, then I will, but other than that, I usually don't. Oh, I have silkies too, so. And guineas, we do lots of guineas. And people don't realize this, but guinea is not actually a chicken, they're just a fowl bird. And they won't breed with chickens. So, you don't have to worry about that. He's a Mayasamani rooster, look at him. These are the Polish, toe button Polish, and the throw-outs are in here with them. See them? No, they aren't coming out. But that's my handicap chicken right there. He won't ever walk correctly, so he stays in here so the other roosters don't pick on him. And then this is the silky pen with all the grow outs of the guineas. I got a couple of white guineas too. And those are called Tide. I'm looking at some different breeds. And then you have a pearl. We have a broody mama. She's broody and got all her babies over here, eggs. But that's our pure breed. That's not just free ranging. I don't let them free range. And then this sweet boy right here, he's feeling better. He wasn't feeling good the other day, so he's been hanging out in here. He doesn't have a name, but if you get in the pen with him, he'll usually attack you, but he don't do it in here when he's not with his ladies, so I usually pick him up and handle him and carry him around when he's not with his ladies. Ain't that right? But I never named him. He's really pretty though. He just didn't feel real good, and so we got him out and gave him some medicine. He's feeling a lot better. He's actually moving around and stuff now. He wasn't moving around. What I think happened to him, and I could be completely wrong about this, y'all, but when I put him up here by himself, he went to the bathroom, and it was green. I think one of those rats, and they're rats, they're not mice, pushed one of their poison blocks up into the coop, and I think he got a hold of it. And I think that's what made him sick. So I've been giving him, you know, Special K, or not Special K, that's a cereal. Vitamin K will flip the poisons in rat poison. And so since I started giving him dog food, because that is what is in dog food is vitamin K, he has like took a total turnaround. He's been eating that dog food like crazy. And he feels 100% better. So that's where we're at. A turkin, no, it's not. It's just a breed of a chicken. Some people, have you ever seen silkies that are called naked necks? You know, Cog Hill has a bunch of them. And redneck that they call, he is actually a turkin. You hear the donkeys? Oh, great, thank you. The donkeys are. They seen me out here. They think I got treats. Sophie? She's just come up here and laid down. But for y'all that came in a little late, see, they're still all laying up here. Look at that. Look how wide she is. And see, we got a full udder. And we are swollen, but still no baby. Ain't that right, y'all? Look at her. She is massive. Chloe is too. They all got bags. And you know, sometimes, hi Zanya, sometimes they will pop a bag and drop a baby. Or sometimes they'll have a bag for a couple of days. Y'all can see them all. See all their bags? They're hanging good. And sometimes they'll have an udder for a couple of days, a week. You just don't know. But if I wasn't this is what I think. If I wasn't locking them in the barn at night and they were out running around, they would probably drop a baby in the middle of the night would be my what I'm figuring. What is it, Rhett? Something down there, baby? Let's go see what he's barking at. Yes, we're going to have lots of babies. We have 5 girls pregnant. And what we've been doing is we've just been trying to take a little poll, you know, of how many. I said 7. Some said 9 last night. I'd have to go back and look to see. But yeah, everybody is putting their number in on how many babies they think we're going to have. Would you quit chasing everybody? Let's walk down it here. What you barking at? Where'd he go? Alan's been down in here cutting trees, y'all. That's our plan. Tomorrow morning we're going to cut some trees. We got some that are dead. He come in here the other day and cut a bunch. What is it, Rat? There's some deer down in here? Probably what he's barking at. There's no telling. We're going to have lots and lots of babies. And I know I'm excited. I can't wait. And I thought Daisy might be pregnant because Ruger was messing with her here a couple months ago. Or around the same time the girls were, came into heat. And it might just have been because he could smell the girls, the goats. And, but he was really messing with her this past week. So I'm thinking she was just now coming in heat because she delivered Iris in January, so that would put us about right for her to come in again. So we'll just see. I keep them together because I like for them to be bred. You know, I don't keep the bucks over here because I don't want my girls just bred time after time after time. I'm not one to do that. I like to give them a break in between babies, between their cycles, so they don't just have, you know, a baby and then to get that one weaned and have another baby. I don't want to do that with them. So I just ignore him, Tanya. He's, people like that just don't have a life. We just pray for people like that. But it won't be long. She should be coming in heat too, which is Miss Iris right here. Go look at her. She's so pretty. Her coat is finally coming out some. Come here, sweet girl. Come on, baby girl. There's Red. She's not real crazy. I know, bless his heart, yes. As that southern thing, bless his heart. Hi, Daisy Mae, what are you doing? You wagging that tail, baby girl? This is where the goats have been sleeping at night. Y'all can see they've got lots of straw in here. You might have to fill up their water bucket and put them some more hay in here. But I lock them in here at night because I don't want babies born in the middle of the night out in the pasture. Rats in here, I don't worry about that. But I just worry about, you know, when Chloe had her baby, it was her first baby and she had absolutely nothing to do with it. She freaked out, didn't clean it up, left it laying. You know, that was the baby Gracie that we had around Christmas last year. And that baby got cold and we couldn't keep its temperature up. It got pneumonia and it passed away on us. And it broke my heart. And it was just, she got pregnant through the fence. She was never even in with a buck. And the buck was never in with her. She got pregnant through the fence. And they will do that. And she was the only one. Nobody else got pregnant but her. And I just don't want to go through that again. I want to be able that if that did happen with Peppy or Clemmy, that they are in there with their mamas, and between all of them, they will usually take care of that baby. Or it'll be in that house so it's warm. It's not out in the open air, and there's plenty of straw, you know, all that. So I'd rather them be in there and locked up. And I know where they're at. He sleeps right outside of it. He knows. He knows they're getting to that point. So it's peaceful out here today. Let me just say, when we're out here and the poodles are with me, I always cut the electric fence off because they've got in it a couple times, and because they're not trained to it. Everybody else is trained to it, and they don't mess with it. And they don't even get close to it. But, hey, buddy, what you doing? Hey, baby. Well, I work from home. I run my own business, and so I'm thankful for that. I can come and go as I please, and when you run your own business, you can be as busy as you want to or as busy as you not want to. After Christmas, I usually take the entire month of January off just because I do so much business from now till Christmas. But last year, y'all, I actually took January and February and March off. I did. I would do orders for people that, wanted stuff. But to just sit down and get stuff made up to sell, no, I did not. I was burnt out and I was tired. And I've been doing it for about 13 years now. And I just needed a break. So that's what I did. I just took a much needed time to myself. And spent some time with the grandkids and with Alan and out here with the farm. And um, just something I needed to do for my soul. My soul needed recharging. So I got dust all over my camera. I don't know if y'all can see her. Y'all see Brooklyn over there rolling in the dirt? There she comes. Come on, girls. Bo. He's a good boy. His coat's finally coming in. He's a woolly. He gets really shaggy. Ain't that right, bud? I did work on an ambulance though. I worked on an ambulance for 12 years, but I was a medic for 16 years, and I do miss working at times, but I don't. If you know what I'm saying. It's nice to not have to do that anymore. I miss it at times, but I don't miss it because that was a hard career. So, ain't that right, Miss Iris? It is beautiful out here. Now, if the wind blows out here in the shade, it's a little cool. But if you're out in the sun, it's really not bad at all. When I came out this morning, everybody was laid out in the sunshine. Ruger's cutting his eyes over. You watching them? Now, if you didn't know he is a male, you'd think he is pregnant. Look at that belly. He's a healthy boy. All the sheep are healthy, aren't you, baby girl? Oh. Now, it was cool this morning. I think it was 36 when I came out here this morning to feed everybody. So that's why everybody was laid out in the sun. They had some little spots where the sun was beaming down, and they would all be in those spots. I should have took a picture of them laying out here, but I didn't. That's our rat patrol right there. We call the poodles the rat patrol because they will find one and start digging, and they'll dig for hours in the ground. They dug a big old hole out here the other day. I told Alan he's going to have to bring me some dirt in on the tractor to put in it because they just strode it so much you can't fill it back up. Piper Jane, come here. Piper Jane, come here. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. Our girls they're a little stubborn at times. They mind really well sometimes. They're all hand trained for sit, stay, all that. I don't have to speak a word. I can just a lot of times do my hand signals and they know exactly what I mean. Now when they're out playing and they're all running around the yard and stuff, they won't pay you a bit of attention. But I did that, so a lot of times I can just look at them and make my hand gestures for them, and they know exactly what to do, don't you, Pumpkin? We gotta make a trip to Tractor Supply. Everybody needs a bath, a good bath. We can bathe them here, and we have a sprayer, especially for the dogs. But it makes it a lot easier at Tractor Supply. And they actually, I don't know if y'all know this or not, but I'll advertise for them in a minute. Their pet washing stations are $10, and they provide the shampoo, the conditioners, and the towels. So, and they have the dryers, and their sinks make it really easy to wash them with ramps going up to them. It just makes it a lot easier. So, we'll take them to Tractor Supply, and we buy so much there, we get free dog washes all the time. So, oh, well, happy birthday, Willie. They are all born in April. Every dog we have is born in April. I know that's weird, but Harley will be 8 this April. Poppy will be 5 this coming April, and the girls will be, the 2 sisters, Hannah and Piper, will be 2. Piper. Sophie, are you having a good day? Huh? Are you having a good day? You were out here mooing when I came out earlier. Hey, sweet girl. She's a sweetheart, y'all. She's my cow puppy. That's what I call her, because she don't realize how big she is. She's really not big, but she'll knock you down. She likes to play like the dogs. Rhett. You having a good nap, buddy? Watch. See? He does not want even his buddies messing with his goats. He don't put up with it. That is one dog I would not want to mess with if I was a coyote. And Scarlet either, because Scarlet goes for the coyotes. She hears them, y'all, she takes off after them. Y'all don't be in there digging. I don't need y'all dirty. Or nasty. I don't need you nasty. Peppy. If you are just joining us, we're waiting on babies. If y'all can tell, look at that. Everybody's pregnant and ready to pop. We have full bags, and our ligaments are loose. We just waiting on, quit, Rhett. We are just waiting on them to drop them. So, there's the other 2 over here. See how big they are too. I say she's probably got 2 or 3 in there. I don't think she's just pregnant with 1. I think she's only got 1 in her, but I think she's probably got 2 or 3. What you think, Olive? Huh? That is her kid from, they are almost 2. So that's how long it's been since we bred them, since those babies were born. And they will be 2 in January. So I don't like to breed back to back like a lot of people do. I think it just is hard on them and it takes a toll on their body. Waddle, waddle. Quit, Rhett. So I come out about every hour, every 2 hours to check, make sure we don't have any babies. Somebody asked me one time, said, your sheep look sad because they stand with their heads down all the time. That's just what they do. They all stand like that all the time. I don't know why. But even the ram that we just sold did the same thing. They all do that. Hannah Mae, get up here. Hey, Daisy Mae. Hey, Daisy. You know, that's Alan's baby right there. He loves his Daisy Mae. I don't know what that was. Come on, girls. Chloe. See how swollen we are? We're getting close. I mean, we should have any day. I already figured they would have had them by now, but it is what it is, ain't it, Phoebe? That is Phoebe that's right here on camera. That is her baby and her baby. That they're fixing to be 2 too. So it's been almost 2 years since they've had babies. Come here, Piper. Piper. Here. Come. Good girl. Come here, Hannah. Good girl. Ruger. Ruger and Sophie are buds. They really like each other. Don't you? Huh? You love you some Sophie, don't you? Let's have his head scratched. The other horn's coming back in. He broke his horn off. This one over here broke off, and it's coming back. I don't want him to have horns, but I don't have any treats for you. I'm sorry, I didn't bring you anything. You seem like you're enjoying that cud pretty much. Yeah. Daisy's fixing to be 4. She'll be 4 in April. Daisy was a house lamb. She lived in the house for like 5 months, I think. Yeah, pretty close to 5 months. Well, we just had Poppy and Harley at that time. So it was her. Then we got Bruno. After she went outside, Bruno came to live with us. And Bruno was a house goat that was, oh my gosh, y'all, he didn't live inside very long because he was so rambunctious. But we've raised several that have stayed in the house. If I have a bottle baby, they're staying inside with me so I can keep an eye on them. Because so much can happen with baby bottles. Bottle babies, not baby bottles. I prefer mom to raise them, but if I have to pull them, I will. Daisy is a great mom. She is a great mom. She's had Wesson, and then Iris was our surprise. We didn't know that she was pregnant with Iris because she had not been, we didn't think that she had had enough time when she was in um, the pen with the male to be pregnant. And so undoubtedly she had plenty of time because we come outside in 12-degree weather and there stands Iris. Ain't that right, sweet girl? And then she just stole our heart, didn't you, baby? Iris will always live here, won't you, baby? Roker? That darn ram right there walks around with his tail up in the air all the time. Yeah, it is a beautiful day out here. I'm really enjoying this day. I've been inside getting some stuff done and just doing a couple of housework, that laundry and, things that have to be done. But I said, oh, let me go outside for a little while. I thought, I'll go live. And yes, it's just beautiful out here today. There's all the guineas. There's one guinea that's usually out and about by itself. But I had one that was broody. Well, there they are. And I took her eggs from her the other day. And she hadn't laid back on it. I left her some eggs in there, but she hadn't went back to it. And they could have quit laying by now. Usually about the time now is when they start. You like the sound they make? I do too. And people are like, they're annoying and loud. I don't even pay that much attention to them. I guess because I am so used to them that I don't pay attention to them. So, I mean, hey, girls, quit digging. This means that they have to have a bath immediately when they do this. Hey, Charlie. Hey, get out of that. Get out of that. Look at this. Y'all see what they do? They hear those rats in there. Yeah, I'm fixing to go put you in the house. Quit. Move. Go. Now I gotta fill all this back in. Dang it. I didn't want you dirty. I didn't want you nasty. Quit. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Get out from under there. Now I'm going to have to push that all back down because you pulled it up. No, ma'am. They can hear them under the ground is the problem. So they start digging for them. At least it ain't muddy. The other day they were solid mud. Get up. They'll be so deep you can't even see them. Look at this. You can't even see their heads. They'll have just their butts up in the air. I don't need you digging my coops out. So I had to bring me some dirt in here to fill all this up. Oh, you can't keep them clean. I probably, and I'm not joking, y'all, I probably vacuum. I used to sweep, and I bought me a good vacuum cleaner. And I probably vacuum twice a day, and I vacuum them. Because my vacuum cleaner came with a grooming tool for the dogs. And I can actually hook it to them, and they will vacuum their feet and stuff off, and it works. So, and they just bring in dirt. That's the reason I keep their feet. Her feet's way too long right now. I do not like her feet that long. They've got to be cut. I told them the other day they got to have haircuts. And, but see how long her feet is? I do not like that. I like their feet to be short. Oh, I thought that might be your daddy coming home, but he said he may come home early from work today. Oh, man. Yeah, the city grime, I bet. Well, you see, it's just dirt out here. Dust. Everything is dusty. And here, with the wind blowing hard enough, I actually, let's see if you can see it. It'll pull the dust up. You can usually see like a dust, you know. Well, you can see where they just played. See all that? That's what we deal with. And then our road is pretty much dirt and somewhat a little bit of gravel. And when people drive by, if you're standing close to the road, you can't. You have to walk off because it will just cover you up. Girls, stop. I probably dust every other day. The entire house. Not just, you know, wipe off the table or something like that. Alright, come on. Let's go. I have to dust, like full dust, every other day. Come on. We can't even open our windows because we need some rain and because the dust is so bad right now. Because I like this time of the day. I love that I can open all my windows, you know, open my curtains, my blinds, and just let fresh air roll into my house. And right now I can't because it is so dusty. If I couldn't imagine if the windows was open all the time what it would be like because it's already dusty from the roads and stuff. So if I left the windows open all the time, it would be awful. And I even run a air purifier 24 hours a day. So it's just, we're changing our air filter in our air conditioning unit, or our central unit. We're having to change it every 3 weeks. And the neighbor, I talked to the neighbor yesterday, and he told me the same thing. He says even sometimes 2 weeks we're having to change it because the dust out here is that bad. Oh, dust bunnies are for real. You know, we don't have our bunny anymore, but when we did, yeah, it was. Now, the poodles do not shed, if y'all didn't know that. Poodles are hyperallergenic dogs. They do not shed. That's why everybody goes for the golden doodles and all that. But let me tell y'all a little secret. Your golden doodles, your Aussie doodles, your poodles are the ones that do not shed. Your Aussies will shed. Your Labradors will shed. Your golden retrievers will shed. All of them will shed. If your dog gets that gene, just because it's some kind of doodle, it will still shed. Poodles do not shed. Purebred poodles don't shed. They just track in dirt. Ain't that right, girls? But yeah, we had an Angora, and oh, poor little old Stewart. He was a hairball. Poppy, stop. Look, see that hole they dug? That's the hole they dug the other day I was telling y'all about. Look at that. Look at that darn hole. It's crazy. That's Rodney. Hi, Rodney. Isn't he beautiful? He is a part solid white Easter egger and a Maya Samani. That's what he turned out to look like. He's beautiful. I wish he had the black cone, though. And the black wattle. He would have been prettier, I think, if he'd have had that. So, have y'all seen our baby ducks that we hatched? There they are. Y'all got to have some water. We had another little one, and it was behind. I mean, so much smaller than these, and it didn't make it. Hey, but there they are. They are. I need it somewhere because if y'all missed the front, we had them in a brooder in the garage, and if y'all have ever had baby ducks, they are nasty. Ducks are nasty in general, but these baby ducks are awful. You can't keep them out of the water thing, and they just make a mess. Well, when that happens, then you get the flies, and you know what comes with flies, and you're cleaning out that brooder 2 or 3 times a day. And I was like, I'm over it. I'm over it. And I've been trying to sell them, and we just hadn't had any luck getting rid of them. I don't know if people just don't want to deal with them right now, or if they're just not looking for ducks the time of the year it is. So I said, hey, let's drag out Playhouse, which is going to be a chicken coop. I'm going to put a runner off the side of it for like some of my little silkies, certain different chickens and stuff. I said, let's drag it down there, hook up the heat lamp in it, and they can stay in it for right now. And it works great. I don't have to worry about putting, some people would say, well, you got to put wire and stuff over the windows and stuff. I will eventually, but with Red in here, I don't worry about it right now because they can't fly or anything, so they're not coming out. And Red keeps everything under control and protected out here, so right now I just needed somewhere for them that ain't gonna hurt if they make a mess on the floor or it's just dirt. Now, probably next week, I will open it up and start letting them come out some and play. And then that way they will know their house, and at night when it's time for them to go up, they will go right back in there for the heat lamp. Then when they get bigger, they'll start going to the big duck house. So I totally agree with the doodles. I'm not a doodle fan because you get a good one or you get a bad one. Not that I have anything against them. If you want a doodle, I'm all for you getting what you want. But I've seen the crazy ones, I've seen the bad ones, and I've seen the good ones. We just like the breed of poodles, and that's what I've always had. Yorkies. I had weenie dogs for years. Once my last one got up in old age and we lost him, I never went back with them again. But I fell in love with Yorkies because I liked little bitty dogs that I didn't really have to worry, there's not much maintenance to them and everything. Well, then Alan wanted a poodle, and we got Poppy. And he always just wanted a poodle so he could say, I have a poodle, a big poodle. We fell in love with the breed, so we decided, let's breed her. She was 4 at the time. Let's breed her and get a puppy off of her. We only wanted one puppy. That's all we wanted, just to carry her line on. Well, we didn't expect to end up with 10 puppies. Her pregnant with 10. We lost 4. We had to have an emergency C-section on a Sunday morning, which was not cheap, just let me tell you. So we had 6 beautiful poodle puppies that were just downright gorgeous. And we could not sell them, y'all. I actually gave more away than we sold. And I had Piper left. And just nobody wanted her. I would have gave her to the right family if I would have found somebody. Nobody was looking at that time. And she attached herself to me. So we kept 2 puppies. And she's mine. She is completely my dog. Hey, get out of that. Go. See, they won't quit. I'm going to have to go put them in the house in a minute. Yeah, you see all that dust? Good gracious. But, yeah, I'm going to have to come out here when y'all ain't out here and fill this all back in. Look at this. Ridiculous, girls. But that's how we ended up with 3 poodles instead of 2. But that's okay. Because her's my big girl, and I love her a lot. Look at that dirty face now. Look at that. I usually keep their face shaved down. With everything going on the past month or so, I just have not had time to get them shaved down. So, that's probably a next week project. Right, sis? But she's my girl. And she's beautiful. She looks just like her daddy. Her daddy was solid black. Yes, and your Cocker Spaniels shed, don't they? Am I correct about that? That they actually do shed? I've never owned a Cocker Spaniel. My aunt and uncle did for years. But I haven't, so I don't know much about them. But y'all can see how pretty they are. But I will tell you, if you ever go with the poodle breed, they are a high maintenance dog. When we had just Poppy, I carried her every couple of weeks. Probably Every 3 to 4 weeks, she would go to the groomers. She'd get groomed, get her a good bath, all that. Well, every time you do that, it's $75 a pop, y'all. When there's 3 of them, you learn to groom them yourself. And that's the reason during the summer, they just get shaved down. This is the longest I will leave them during the winter. I don't let them get too long. I keep them trimmed down, but not shaved down. So, but they are high maintenance dogs. Look at that face. Hannah. Good girl. Good girl. Good sit. Yeah, she's beautiful. I said I should have named her the Bride of Frankenstein because she's got that white stripe up through there. I picked her to keep because she looked like her mama. You had a miniature poodle? It's hit and miss someday. Okay. Yeah, I've never, yeah, it is really calm out here. It's peaceful. We love it. We love living out here on the country because it is just peaceful out here. And it's even more peaceful that we're hoping to buy. It's going to be, you see where my finger is? There's a road that runs right there. You just follow that road, and it's a dead end. It actually dead ends at my mom's place, but there's a home before that was my grandparents' home. And that is what we're going to be purchasing, is that home and all the property that goes with it. And it is on a dead end road. So I have a road that runs up above our house. We only have 7 neighbors, but it's still people. We have a little girl that lives up the road, and there's people coming in and out of here all the time doing 60, 70 miles an hour on this road. And it gets irritating because they have no regard for animals or people or anybody. But, so I'll be glad to be over there. And we won't have to worry about the traffic over here. Come on. Come on, pretty boy. That's Bruno. Yeah, look how pretty he is. Look at his eyes. You sure are a gorgeous boy. Yeah, you are. You behaving today? Huh? Your nose? You dirty. How'd you get so dirty? Huh? Sweet boy. And there comes the problem child. He's jealous. He has to have some attention too. Yeah. Sweet baby. There's all the duckaroos. We didn't really want ducks. Hannah Mae! Come here! Come on, Hannah! Poppy, come! Come! I'm fixing to put y'all in the house. I didn't want ducks. Alan didn't really want ducks. We had a friend that said, hey, I got 2 ducks. We're keeping them in the house. And I can't do that anymore. I said, girl, how are you keeping 2 ducks in the house? So she brought me those ducks. Well, then one of them, something happened to it. And so we went and bought 2 ducks just to give it, because it was pitiful. It was just moping around here. So we went and got 2 ducks because you can't just buy one. They won't let you. Bought 2. Just so that one would have somebody, Well, then a girl called and said, hey, I have all these ducks. I am physically getting worse, and my husband is in no shape to take care of these babies, and I need somebody to take them. So we agreed to it, and that's how we have all these ducks. But they are beautiful. Look at them. But these are all my babies. This is my cow puppy. And guys, if y'all don't mind, if y'all give us a thumbs up, we would greatly appreciate that. That helps us out a lot, and it tells us how much you love our animals. Because we love our animals, don't we, Daisy Mae? Poodles, come here. Girls, here. Come. Now, get over here. Don't look at me like that, Miss Press. Yes, yes, but chicken mouth is a real problem, y'all. Some people we know just got their first chickens. Poppy, come. They just got their first chickens, and they have 4. And they've started laying eggs. So they're all excited about it. And so she messaged me yesterday, and she said, do you have any hens that you want to sell? Now, y'all know I don't sell hens right now. I keep all my hens because you just don't ever know. Now, if you want some, I'll hatch you some. I don't mind. But what I hatch for me personally, we usually keep here. Because chickens get sick, things happen, and I just want a lot of hens. And I said, I told you chicken mouth was real. I said, before long, you'll have a whole farm. She said, oh, no, I just want chickens. I said, oh, no, it's contagious. You know, once you get chickens, you got to move on to something else. Poppy Lou, quit. I'm going to have to go put them up, y'all, because they are not going to stay out of this. Look at all this good dirt right here. That's from chicken poop. That's good dirt for your flower beds and your gardens. Good gracious. Y'all even dug my chicken wire up. Look at that. No, ma'am. Come on. Look at you, Messy. Look at that. Come on. Let's go. I'm going to have to go vacuum you off. All right. Well, guys, it's been a pleasure. Oh, look at Daisy. Look at that sweet face, y'all. Sweet girl. Ruger. Come on, Papa Jane, let's go. Y'all have a great weekend, too. We're going to be cutting trees. That's our plan. Ain't that right, Rhett? If you own a farm, make sure you get you a great white Pyrenees or 2. We love this baby. He's a good one. And we love Scarlett, too, when she comes around. I know she will not stay in the pen. And she runs between here, my aunt and uncle's, and my mom's. But she protects the outside of the perimeter. So she keeps that. But Rhett, he likes the girls to come in here because it gives him somebody to play with. So everybody have a great weekend. We love you guys. Remember that Jesus loves you too. Bye, guys.